Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to my messy desk. Let's see if we can get some journaling done. I think we like this other light on, and I always forget to turn it on. So we'll try some extra light on this side as well. Okay. And a little bit of water. Okay. It's Saturday morning. I am just down here. And so I thought I'd bring you along. I need to I have all the stuff from the week. So wanted to see if I could get some things done in my journal. I have spent a couple minutes in my planner this morning, uh, you know, doing the planner things, crossing off what happened this week, figuring out what needs to happen next week, all that kind of stuff. Trying to make a to-do list. I guess I did want to show you this. I left it out on my desk. It's like dinged up from being in my backpack. I left the Goodwill tag on it. It is I love this notebook. I should have bought the other one. They had two and I was like, Allison, you don't need two, and I don't, but I wish I had, I guess. 192 page task journal. It's markings by C.R. Gibson. I don't know where to find this. I mean, if you wanted to look online or whatever. I got it for probably $3. I don't think the black is ever on sale. Anyway, Goodwill. I love it. It's simply like, excuse me, a little tiny notebook. I may have showed it to you when I hauled it. I'm not too sure. Dot grid on this side. It's literally a daily to-do list, like with tasks. I love it. Now, in fairness, I don't use it in this book. Okay, I normally rip these out and stick this in my planner or jot notes or whatever. Isn't it a cute little just task list, even if we were going to just put it in our journal? And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the little books. You guys know that. Even though this is what I tend to end up in. This is my pen we got at work. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine, which I know is a joke for some or whatever, but this this speaks to my soul. It's a family joke. It's not a family joke. It's a joke in my family amongst the siblings. And I just think it's hilarious. But anyway, and then on here, the quote says, "The strongest steel is forged in the fire of a dumpster." And I just think it's hilarious. Anyway, a little school humor there for you. Okay, that was in everybody's box as a gift. I thought it was kind of funny from one of the teachers. Okay, this is my October journal, which I'm still in love with. I made it out of a pillow. If you weren't here and you want to see that video, it's posted below on the playlist of making a journal. I've tied some goodies on from the month or whatever, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It is rather large. So let's find where we're at. If you are new here and you are not already playing along, I do a challenge every month for an item that I need to use out of my stash. This items month is clusters, and I have to genuinely say, has been one of my favorites. Making clusters, using clusters. The idea was to use my stash, right? But it's October, and so it was really fun to make a bunch of other clusters. So let's see where we are. Let me show you where we're at, and I'll take my clip off. And where do you even go? I don't know where to put you that you'll even survive. Okay. Thursday, Friday. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've done nothing for a couple days. Okay, this is Saturday. I think she goes so well on here. Okay, now this is interesting because I have a meme that I thought I printed and I thought I put it on today. So let me check if it's not on last weekend because and it is not. Okay, which means it's like here, right? But I can tell you what I'm doing today. It's 10 o'clock a.m. I'm doing this today. My husband's gone and I have my coffee. It was pouring rain all night. It's supposed to rain all day. It's still cloudy and wet. But as I turned on the camera, the clouds cleared, the sun came out. Our trees have popped. They're doing their thing here in the Pacific Northwest. I might post a picture to Instagram. It's stunning. I mean, welcome to fall in all of its glory. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm in a good mood. It's nice to like, not have to do anything today. Don't get me wrong. I have things to do. I'm not doing them. Okay. I went to the store last night. I had my chiropractic appointment last night for my back still. And I'm going to do it, you guys. I'm going to commit to this. Now, in fairness, this sticker's probably 20 years old. So is like, you can see as much as I commit, it's not going to impact us much if I decide to move her. But I absolutely love her. Okay. I have some, let's see, I have some things to print. I guess I could clear up a little bit of this stuff on the desk to find. I really want the meme that see, here's a fun meme. I really want the meme that I made for today. And I don't think, this is all Halloween. I don't think I would have put it, I don't think I put it in this little box. I will say I practiced, no, what? What is that word? Why did that come out of my mouth? Maybe I was thinking of, I need another box. There it is. There it is. There it is. I thought it was a little bit more snarky than that, but it's a cute little thing. Okay. It says, my goal this weekend is to move just enough that no one thinks I'm dead. Like hashtag goals right there. Okay. So we're going to do that. This little box is just some little cut aparts that were loose on the desk. And so I've shoved them in here. I'd really like to use this, although I don't need to. Now that I look at it, I don't need to. It will fit for November. So we will move it into the November box because we have plenty of stuff that needs to be used for, like that's really cute. But see, I just love that. I just love grabbing things and making a cluster. I was going to glue it, but we're just going to take the easy way out and tape it. I'm not even looking because it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm going to pop that into my November pile for my November journal. Okay. This has to go on today. It's literally my goal. I'm not even joking. I had my chiropractic appointment last night and I went and got food at Target because it was, okay, here's the real plan. There's a little market by us. I'm going to cut while I talk. There's a little market by us. We live in a kind of remote little part of our town. Okay. So it's like 17 minutes, 20 minutes maybe into town if you want anything. If you're not going to do that, there's a couple little gas stations, but they're little markets, right? And so they're privately owned. And so I like to support them. And one of them has, food trucks. They've signed up and it went fairly well over summer. And so they've included them like into the fall or whatever. So I put them on my calendar because I'd like to support the little market as well as the food truck that takes its time to come out, do the stuff, whatever. And so I put it on my calendar and I was like literally planning last night to get tacos from the taco truck. And for whatever reason, it was pouring rain again, which is not unusual here in the Pacific Northwest. Nobody does any canceling of anything for that. But whatever reason, I just checked to make sure I had the hours right or whatever. And the little market posted that they had to cancel the truck, or the truck had to cancel because of I don't know, truck issues, oven issues, whatever's not working, they can't come. And so I was like, oh no. So I was at my chiropractic appointment and I was like, well, at this point I'm eating out somewhere because cooking's not happening. And so next to it is a Pizza Hut. And I was like, I literally cannot tell you the last time I had Pizza Hut, but we're having Pizza Hut tonight. So I ran in there really quickly. I ordered, and of course it's like 20 minutes. And so I was like, shoot, I have no food for the weekend. So I ran across the street to Target. I did my grocery shopping at Target, which, I guess we've done before. I don't grocery shop at Target. I've grabbed some food at Target before, which is what I did. I'm going to be the first to tell you it's not healthy choices. There's some healthy choices, but there's some snack foods in there. And I will be like not leaving this compound for the weekend. I'm not joking. My husband is gone. I don't have to pick him up until, unfortunately, kind of late Sunday night. And then he's supposed to leave Monday again. And I'm so like, we're just so different, but whatever. His work, he's leaving, he's on a personal trip now to see our boy. And he's leaving Monday for a work trip. And so, which they told him like, Wednesday. And so I told him, like, you should tell them you need a hotel for Sunday night and just pack 2 bags and like fly up. Like he flies in at like 11 o'clock at night. By the time he gets his bag, does whatever, I pick him up, we drive home. It's going to be after midnight, like 12:30. And then his flight leaves Monday morning at, I don't even know what time, like 9, which means he has to be at the airport at 7. And there's horrible, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, you should have them just pay for a hotel up there. So he's like, no, whatever. I'm like, whatever. He's like, I want to come home and see you. I was like, okay, dude, but that's not quality time. Trust me. And I need, like, I don't know. So anyway, he's leaving Monday morning. Sucks. So all of that to say, I'm home alone for a little bit and unsupervised. So all right, I'm popping these in here. I did write a little note on the back. I think I kind of remember which day they came from this week, but I am popping them in here. Okay, and we'll go through them as we, get these pages put together. How about that? So, Friday, this is Thursday. These were Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday. I did put Wednesday on here. It must be Wednesday. I put nails on this week again, which are like Halloween nails. You can't really see it. I can see it, but I took a picture with the same planner. Look at that. The front and the back of the planner. I just grabbed it differently. I think that's hilarious. They were like coffin shaped Halloween nails. I almost scratched my own eye out. Like I cannot even. I sent them to my daughter. I was like, how do you do this? And so I had to cut them down. I'm like, mom nails. I couldn't go to the gym. I couldn't do anything. One popped off at like whatever. And so obviously I took them off this morning because they were a bit much. And don't get me wrong. I have a whole nother set of nails for this Halloween week coming up. Okay. There's my boy. Look at this adorable bat, you guys. I printed him out. He is from Multiple Layers on Instagram. And she posted this thing. I love him so much. I'm actually not in love with this cluster that I put in here, but it's already in here. So we might need to work on this a little bit. But she posted on Instagram this whole thing, one about the holidays coming up and like homemade gifts and just very cool things. And then she posted this little bat she made out of felt. I'm like, get out of town. It's adorable. I think I'd like to mess with this little cluster right now as I'm thinking about it. So I'm trying to look for my coffee, which, not my coffee, but, and I don't know why it's not like right here where it's supposed to be. So it may have gotten knocked over. I'm not too sure what's happening here. Where's my coffee spray? Okay. Sorry about that. It was not where I thought I was keeping it. All right. So here's just literally coffee and water. And I also found these fun things, which we haven't played with for a while. So I thought we might do that. This, I'm just going to do this and see how dark it is. And we can practice. Oops. On here. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, this plastic's really determined too. All right. I'm just going to darken this up. Like this is brown. That's a little brown. Let's just like put some, let's just darken this a little bit. I'm not being specific or anything with this. I'm just going to literally add some brown coffee to it. Okay, do we like that a little bit more? Do I want to do all of it? I think I kind of want to do all of it, and I think that will soften it. Ooh, okay. That sticker is printed with ink that is running. So let's, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do that a little bit. All right, I like that more. Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, we'll rinse out our brush. I don't know why it's, oh, there goes my chapstick. Do you guys have a chapstick in like every pocket of every room of everything you do? Or is that just me? All right, I'm going to fold that bag the other way to kind of untrain it. I realize I have them tucked in a slot over there. Okay, so anyway, this bat was just so dang cute. So that's that. And now I probably have to dry this, don't I? Because it's wet. If you guys have been playing along with clusters, please let me know. I think they've been a hoot, and I really have enjoyed them. I really like clusters anyway. I tend not to reach for them very much, which is why it was my challenge item of, okay, I don't know where to put this. So let's just wait on him if he fits here on this page or not. This has to go on this page. And so I just put new ink in my printer. It's not printing like amazingly well, but it's better than it was. So it's kind of got weird tones on here. It looks purple there. It looks orangey here. I don't know. So not too sure where to put this. I absolutely love her. She may not be in the best position. Like, I don't know. Does she need to go? I really like her right there. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. All right, let's back it up. Last night I had this lovely cup of tea with my apple bites from where'd I get my pizza? Pizza Hut. I was like, you guys have dessert? And she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh. And so they were like little, I don't know, like apple pie bites or something. They're like this big. I think you get like 6 or something. I don't even know. Whatever. They'll last me. I don't know. So I was just cracking up. I was like, oh, well, I'll take that. Okay. What else is on my desk? I have this, which came in my nail pack because they were coffin shape, right? That's one of the cool shapes of nails these days, which is not my jam, but for Halloween, I was like, those will work. So I could put them on the Wednesday of the nails. We could do something like that. So we'll try that for now. I'm not too sure where I want to start. I think I want to start where we're at and work our way backwards. That's kind of most recent in my brain. This is me yesterday. It's a horrible picture, but I was just cracking up because it was pouring rain. My hair was like stuck. That's my husband and boy. And then I didn't get an update yesterday. This has to do with the shutdown still. I decided, but maybe I won't put it on Friday. I was going to put it like on Monday and Friday, like the beginning of the week and kind of the end of the week, but I actually don't think I need to put it on there. So let's put it on Monday. Yeah, and then these words, I was going to put, I don't know, like crappy or something. I don't know. We'll put those, if they're, like the color here goes with that. So that's fine. So this is Saturday. We don't have to do today. We're going to journal today. We're going to have to find some other stuff. I mean, I have oh, do you want to see what I found in the trash? You want to see my trash Oh, where did it go? My trash project this week that I found. Again, if you're new here, just welcome. Welcome. If you're not, I love going through the trash at school because people are wasteful. And look what I found this week. Look what I found. Look at these amazing bats. I found them like 2 weeks ago, I think, actually. And I may have already shown you, but I brought these home yesterday. They were on my desk at work. So, like, oh my gosh, how stinking cute are they? But there's some big ones. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. So I'm not too sure. Not too sure what I want to do. I'm going to put the rest just in my Halloween bucket for right now. And then this was like a little guy I dug out of the trash that the kids obviously worked on too. So I think my idea was on Friday, on Friday was Thursday was Spooky Hallway. And I was not able to attend. So that's like why this was here. So I thought maybe like he could go we could take this little clip off this cluster. We could put him kind of like right there. We could put him over on this side. We'd clip his wing though. Because there's not a lot of black going on here. So I don't know. I guess this is fine for the spooky hallways. This we want to put here. So I may not use this guy either. I guess I'll put him down in my thing. And I still have some beautiful pumpkins that I want to use. And lots of pile over here. Okay, let's work on Friday, shall we? So I have this Charleston stuff. I think I want to use it here. So I have a little tiny one here. I like that one. And I guess that's all we'll use out of this little pack. I am enjoying keeping things. That's just how my brain works, is just kind of like in different sections, which obviously is where I get stuck sometimes too, because I don't have a section for it, if you will. I don't have a thing. But I do enjoy kind of knowing I have a little envelope of Charleston things, right? And where I would reach for it. Okay, so I'm going to... See, I'm hesitant because like he left for Charleston this day, but he landed in Charleston this day. And I am a ding dong and put 2 airplanes on this. This one's glued down, so I can't get it up. This one's a sticker. So I probably could get it up, but... And where's my picture? I'm missing a picture. All right, let's make a list. I need a picture at the airport. We always take a picture when someone in our family comes or goes or, anything like that. So now I'm stuck because I kind of like that there. Okay, I'm going to put like off to Charleston. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And, okay, we're going to do that. I wonder if I have... Okay, those would work. I mean, there's such a thing as having too much stuff and like having too much choices. Like that is a thing, and I know that. So I'm doing my best. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing my best to try to work my way through my stash. Okay, I actually don't like, I thought I'd really like the orange, but this is pretty dark. Let's just go with the white. Let's just go with the white. That's an easy choice. And I'll put my stickers back in their drawer. And then we'll just choose... now I need to see... I don't want them all to match, so we're gonna purposely mismatch them, as these, stickers are obviously meant to do, but I Okay, so I should have put them on my little ruler and done this a little bit better, but we're going to just buy whatever space we have here off. To okay, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So just off to Charleston, and I'll put our picture here that and write that my hubby left need pick. That's so weird that it's not. It's because I didn't take it and it's not on my thing, and I forgot to, you know, you know. All right, this little picture goes here. I had a lovely, lovely coffee group, parent group this morning, and it was a goodbye to one of the group members, and the other group members like did this whole brunch thing. They are just, it really has just warmed my heart how much they've come together, and as much as I want to use this, this is the part I want to use, and it's not, whoops. It doesn't really match. So I think because I used it here, I think I will use the same to-do list here. And we might even, we'll figure out what we're going to do. Oh my gosh, stuff is just falling. All right, I think I'm going to flip it this way though. So I get this brown frame, right? I mean, we could cut the whole thing. Snoopy, please forgive me. Okay, so that we're not going to use because I don't know. Okay, so this, I think I'll use the whole thing this way. Let's do that. I like that. Let's just do it before my brain figures out something else. And I already have a few clusters on this page, so we are good with, I have a lot of clusters on this page as we see. This page is actually a little short. I don't know if you can see that. Like this is the edge of this page and the other one stands up above that. So we are actually good. And it comes all the way down to the bottom right here. So we'll find something to cover this up. We could put the picture at the bottom. That is not a bad look. We could do that. The other option would be to like put it up here. We could do like a coffee cup or something fun down here. Although I have a coffee cup here. I feel like I have a mental health sticker or something we could put down there to kind of emphasize that it's the group. So let's look for that. I'm going to move this notebook. I don't know why I still have it on my desk. This was my thrift store find like a week ago, and I need to not have it right here. I'm not using it, and I don't need it. And okay. So what? So what you want? Oh, I have lots of cute things like this. That's really cute. Those are neither for this page of what I wanted though. Like I even have, I was thinking a mental health kind of quote. I mean, this is kind of brown and green with the exception of this, but I loved it because it said spooky on here and the kids all dressed up. And so I get it doesn't really match the day, but I'm completely okay with it and I enjoy it. This is a cluster. This is a cluster. This now I guess is a cluster. And this little thing right here is a cluster, which was Happy Meal from You. Okay. I could just see this as like gray and it just says good times. And we could put like that down there. But I mean, we could just kind of do something like that too. I think I'd like to look at some vinyl stickers. And the problem is, I think the vinyl stickers I have for mental health, these are not separated. I mean, they're kind of separated, but they're kind of like this color, which is not what I want. But I did buy another set last year that I thought, I mean, I guess some of these, I could write the little quote that I wrote her in her goodbye book we made. I mean, like that. Shoot. What do you guys think? What do you think? Self-reminder, you are worthy and lovable. That one's kind of funny. That one's kind of good. Again, too many choices and you kind of get stuck. These are all beach themed, maybe. I kind of wanted one about like connection, or I guess I'm trying to think about what am I looking for, because I know these are not like speaking to me necessarily. So this one says, check in with yourself. How are you feeling? I mean, I think like that could kind of go on there. That's a lot going on though. I feel this one's a little softer. You're worthy and lovable. Positive thinking and mindset. That one kind of goes, there's some blue and some orange. Opportunity for growth. Oh, that's the same one. Encouragement and support. Asking for help is a strength. That's really big. I guess that's my favorite one out of this pile. I don't know. It's not necessarily speaking to me. Let's pull one more box. I have a few boxes of stickers, so these don't necessarily look like she believed she could and she did. Humble and kind, made with love. Well, the be kind is kind of cute. Make today a good day. Never alone. I don't know. It was actually really emotional. It was very sweet. It was very sweet, and they really liked the activity I did. Okay, I'm not in love with this, so I'm not going to push that, and I think we'll glue this on. For those of you that are playing along with the Item of the Month challenge, I did post the Item of the Month for November. I did call an audible. I did call a mulligan on that, and for the first time ever, chose a different item than the one I pulled. Oh, now you're going to stick? That's weird. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then right here, I'm wondering if I have just some washi that might work. I mean, my thought was this one, but that's like too much. What about this one? Oh, or the green might work. Let's see. Would this one work? The problem is it's really see-through. I think this one, we're just going to do it again. Okay, unless there's one other option. Hold on. Maybe I have something in my Word washi. because this is kind of the green I would pull here. Again, with this purple down here is kind of throwing me off. The Be Kind would work. Like these just say like amazing and happy day and stuff like that. So we don't need that right now. And I have like gray stars. I think I'll just use the sticker and we'll be done with it. All right. I did post my list. I posted the video, and in it is the whole list of all the other things that are going to come up on this list for 2 years. You guys, I have a list enough for 2 years. More than 2 years. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. But I'm saying this because this little gem right here is on my desk. Now, this is one of the things on the list, wood and chipboard. Look who's here. It's Mr. Janky. So if you are a person like me, I have random things around my chipboard's one of the things that I really struggle to use, wood and chipboard pieces. And so I have been looking for, I'm going to start collecting it when I find it around my desk. I was just looking to see if any of this made me happier, but it does not. So all of that to say, I replaced the ink in my printer this morning so we can put this little guy. Oh, I have two things. I have this and I have this. I replaced the ink in my printer this morning, and this little box for right now is going to be where I put my chipboard and wood pieces. They're not going to fit in here, but for right now, I'm going to just start doing that because now at least I'll know where they are. It may not come up for 2 years. Like I said, we'll come up with a better system, but that's what I always try and do. Okay. This page I think is done. We'll figure out what goes here. So it might be just journaling. We could put some lines here for journaling. Do we like that idea? Let's do that. Because I happen to have these scraps right here on my desk. And they happen to fit right there in that space. Okay, let's add some journaling lines here. And this page will be ready for writing. Except for that picture that I'm missing, but that's okay. Now, I am not a fan of so I'm going to kind of alternate these a little bit. I don't want it to look too uniform down there. And so I'm going to move this one over a little bit, if that makes sense. And then this one will, move a little bit more that way. I could have ripped them, but everything else on this page is kind of straight edged here and here. And so this is just coffee dyed ledger paper that I dyed a long time ago. And I like how it looks. So, and we'll move this one over a little bit like that. Okay. All right. So that page is done. Yeah. Fun. Now, I know I said I was going to start trying to keep a scrap of the day, which Sweet Cynthia sent me the Instagram of it or whatever. And I did it on another page that we filmed, and I was like, I love this idea. But I realized very quickly it's a little harder than I realized because you have to actually bring home a scrap from your day. This tells you about my day, but it's not a scrap from my day. And I could have brought home a piece of the plate or a napkin or something of that nature. But I do have my little, the other reason it's hard is because when I do bring home like ephemera from my day, stuff like this. Sometimes I'll just glue this whole thing in there. You know what I mean? Like like that. But I think it's fun. So we're gonna try it again. Now I have no idea if this is gonna actually punch. So I'm trying to, look for a scrap piece of paper that because I think it needs a little bit more. I'm not too sure. I have not gotten great at using this punch yet either. So I don't know if this thing is going to be really mad at me, but this is not my favorite punch, I'm realizing. I don't know if it's in, you guys. I guess I should have put the paper on the other side. Okay, so let's get it in there like that, and then let's put the paper. How to punch paper with Allison. Don't do it this way. Yeah, it's very thin. Like, I know some of the other punches are much easier to get stuff in here. It's very interesting to me. Well, I'll tell you what, friend. We're going to try it. I'm really nervous to do this, but it's like a vitamin wrapper. It's not the end of the world, so. But look, I can't even. Okay, we're just going to try it. Ready? Nope, that didn't go at all. Well, I shouldn't say at all. There. Kind of hard. Not my favorite punch. Okay, but we have this little square that's... Now, could you just cut a square? Of course you could. The Instagram, the person who kind of did it, I think was like punching really nice squares and putting them in their planner every day, which would make, again, you can cut a square. I know. It was just kind of the fun part of it. It would make them look like really uniform and stuff, right? But it's okay. We're gonna try it this way, and I'm gonna put tape on the back because it's metal and anyway, and I think it ties in a little bit of this purple down here. So we'll just put this down here as my scrap for the day. So that's kind of fun. So this page is done. Let's see what we can get done on Friday and go from there. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything down here that I want to use for sure. And there's not. And what about in this pile? I haven't really pulled my poor capsule, you guys. Jeez Louise. It's holding a lot of stuff. It's kind of just a holder of the stuff at this point. Oh, and scissors that don't go in there. All right. You guys know I have multiple months in here, so I haven't finished July or August or September. They're all in here. Oh, here's an umbrella. Okay, see, that's fun. We could use that. It definitely rained yesterday. Holy cow. Okay, here's googly eyes that I do want to make a ghost out of. I saw a ghost that I want to make, so that'll be fun. Could put a sticky note on there, I guess. Anything else? This isn't the color of the day. We could, I'm going to use this sticker for sure. I'll move this to the back because now it's December. Okay. This I really thought I was going to use for spooky hallways, but I didn't go. And so I'm sad, and I'm not documenting all the trick-or-treaters and costumes and stuff because I wasn't there to see it. Okay, that's kind of fun, and I would like to use it. That's cute. This will go into November at this point because we didn't write down any monthly goals for October. And, okay, this piece of paper, ironically, we may be able to use And this one, yeah. So I think that's it out of, see, I still have August in here. I don't think, we have anything of that color. This is a little fun journaling spot we might be able to use. We'll see what we have. We'll see what we have. Okay, so we went through that. That's fun. See, same thing with this. I had this out to kind of document, right? So it's just going to all go back in my October pocket. All right, I don't think any of this necessarily goes on this day, which is kind of a bummer because this coloring, I purposely did not make my entire journal like black and orange and whatever. Okay, I did not. So that's fine. I'm going to cut this little circle off this way. This is like a little monthly sticker pack or whatever that I just am trying to use up. So I just find random pages and like this one might even work because it's kind of purple and black. And let's, I mean, we could put it down here. Do we like that? Or do we want to, yeah, let's do that. Let's put it right there. Spooky Hallway and Charleston. Yeah, so, okay. So here is this day. We have black. We have lots of colors on here. All right, this is out of a book, but I do think this color could work. So do we want like this fun one? I kind of like this one right here. And it's a little bit of a joke. Like, I don't know. No one here really uses umbrellas. So if you're from the Pacific Northwest, let me have a sip. If you're from the Pacific Northwest, I think we don't really use umbrellas that much because it rains a lot. So you're just kind of covered with your hood or whatever. And then, but I mean, like if I'm out at a soccer game all day or whatever, we were obviously under umbrellas. But if you're just walking in it, I don't know, you have a jacket and a hood and whatever. So, oh, there's the sun again. Dang, it's gorgeous outside. I should probably go out and get some air and fresh air. Okay, I like the umbrella. I don't like it over here. Is this guy on here or did I? Nope, he's not. Okay. So again, we don't have to use this cluster either. We have, again, options. We have options. Okay. Oops. I have my 2 cluster buckets here. So if there's one that we like more, we could do that. And then I have a bucket or 2 buckets of pieces that we could make new cluster stuff out of, like little pieces. Oh, see right here, this travel. Maybe I'll use that for my husband. See, so I was just playing with all of these. So we could definitely make another cluster. Oh, we are, oh, look at, here's these little, and there's a ghost I made. Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to look through my bucket now. We are choices. We are easy to love, hard to break. I only want 2 things in this world. A certain darkness is needed to see the stars. Gosh, that's cute. Okay. I love this quote. I only want 2 things in this world. I want you and I want us. I would love that. Well, maybe I'll put it in November. I would love it for like a family photo, right? Like, okay, see this? This is super fun. I started to make this little cluster. Okay. Oh, what fun. We should do more clusters. I literally could just watch TV and make clusters all day, you guys. Oh yeah, see, here's a fun one. I don't think that's Halloween, so we'll put that in there. So this was pieces. This is more pieces. So I don't think we need to make a cluster necessarily because gosh knows, friends. Gosh knows we have quite a few. I'm just not feeling this, I guess. And I put it on here because of like this yellow paper, right? But like I have a black polka dot sweater on. My husband is in maroon. My son's in, I guess, black. I don't know. This is blue. This is black. So I'm feeling like this could easily go like to November, right? It doesn't have to be this. So let's see. Is there anything I do like? I don't know. Let's see what we have. I mean, isn't that cute? Look at that cluster. Dang. This one's fun. But again, I don't think we need the Halloween thing because it's not, I love Halloween. See, that's like ripped up page from last year and stickers on top. Like, this one's my favorite. I love this one so much. All right, let's see. Not feeling those. So it will not be that. Now, I am feeling this. Okay. I am loving that right now. And I also have this, which is speaking to me. Let's see what we have in here. These are, oh, I like the thinking of you because my boy, this one's kind of fun. Like I like the rain on it. Okay, butterfly. This one's fun because my sweater's polka dot. See, this is the hard part about clusters because I love making them and then it's like, ooh, they don't match or they don't, whatever. I love making clusters. See, I wonder, okay, I'm going to just save that for a minute. It's not going to match, but I'm going to just save it for a minute. That I'm going to save for a minute to go back to that other page. It's just too bright. Like it's October. It's October. Okay, so this one's cute. These were kind of beachy and came out of an old planner, so I left them here. Okay, let's work with what we have. Let's find something that works, and then we'll be done for today, or I'll turn off the camera for today. I'm certainly not done. Like I said, I'm going to be down here for a while. Okay, I like this corner almost, like just almost as it is. I know that seems kind of weird, but like we could... I like this kind of thing with my sweater a little bit. I like this, but I don't feel like, okay, I really like this, just the coloring of it, right? And we could, I obviously cut stars out of it. It's not even close to square, and that's okay. We could do something like this. I like when we Frankensteined these papers together, right? This is to make it long enough. I like oftentimes covering up the seam a little bit to kind of, okay, so to kind of make it smoother and not as disjointed. Okay, so I actually kind of am liking this. Let's just do it. There's no, we'll get some glue on here and then I forgot to tell my glue that we were going to be gluing. So we're going to glue now. Let's go. Do your job. All right. I'm going to not glue this fringy edge and, oh, and I see something I forgot to put on my page. Okay. We're going to go back to that other page. All right, we're going to do this. We will put glue stick on the photo because it, sometimes the wet glue is a bit much. Okay, we're going to do, I think, that. And then I do like this and I do like this. Now, is that the right color? What did I just do with that paper? Do you see it? Where's my umbrellas? I don't. Oh, I put them away. Is there a better color now that we have a little bit of bearing? I think this one's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we could kind of, incorporate this into the cluster a little bit and make it yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get some glue on here. Stick this down. I'm just going to glue the back of that. I'm not even going to really connect it, okay? And I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to put that straight. So I don't know if you saw at the end, I just tilted it a little bit. So I really like it. Okay, let's do that. A little glue scooching out there. That's exciting. Okay, here is, well, I don't want to put the rain over here. So we could, yeah. So I'm not going to use this cluster, although I do really like it. I'm wondering if we could pull it apart. I'd have to disassemble it a little bit because I don't want the rain showing. But this is a little bright. We could certainly make a new cluster because it's all stapled together and stuff, and I actually really like it. So we're not going to take that one apart. I do like this still, and I'm wondering, because this blue here, we have blue here and enough orange here, and we have this sheet. So I'm also curious about if I could use this. Now I know this is black, but I think this is probably the worst paper in that entire book that I cut up. This is from an old, this is so not straight, you guys. This is from an old Smash book that I made, and I used all sorts of different papers. I cannot stand this paper, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because that's fun for Halloween for a cluster, right? That's fun for Halloween for a cluster. And we have a space here, but I'm going to talk. That would be fun for a Halloween cluster. So I'm going to put all of this, in the cluster bucket, and I will mess with it off camera. Okay. I'm curious if this can work. I can cut down the black. It doesn't have to be the black, but the yellow tape right here and the grid paper is enough to tie this together for me. I'm curious if I can make this guy work. Even if we overlapped it, I'm wondering if that's a workable. The problem is, okay, don't like that for sure. It's too much like that. So I do feel like I want this over here. I'm wondering if I want to kind of push this photo off to the side, because I have a lot to journal about their day yesterday. So I don't want it just to frame the photo, right? I said I wasn't going to glue this down, and now it's bothering me. So let me just do that. I'm not loving this. Do we need to love every page? No, we do not. I'm okay with the black because it's tying in like the black, like from over here. So I do feel like the black's okay. I was kind of curious if I could use this. No, I might even be able to poke that, like even if I'm going to do it, now's the time because it's glue, right? It's wet glue. I don't think I need it. Let's leave that alone. I don't know. I'm not in love with this white background, so I'm struggling a little bit with that. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Now, I'm wondering if I have another piece, from our scraps of this. My T can go up here. Now, again, so that's a really good example. Like if I was going to cut out a scrap from my day, this would be what I cut it out from. But we often just use this. So I'm going to, I'm going to glue this on. I'm going to leave it open. And I'm going to remind myself, because I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to remind myself with a little piece of trash that this is a tag. And I will come back in later and make a tag here and write about probably my healthy dinner. It will probably be tucked into this little thing. Because yeah. All right. I am not happy with this. So let's see if we can fix this. We could paint it. Like we could put some coffee down and make it more this color. Is this not sticking? It certainly is not. Again, if you were here when I made this is sticker paper. It's just like not sticking. It's sold. Now, obviously it wasn't glued on. I have the ability to move it anywhere I want now. So let's wait a minute. Let's wait a minute until we figure out what we want to do.